everybody, it's Rebecca Gabrielle here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. Today I'm going to do a monthly reading for Leo for May 2020. I've decided that I'm going to do monthly reads in addition to weekly reads because I think there's a benefit in being able to see a slightly bigger picture rather than being focused on something that's very time specific. Because, you know, our life and time is fluid and, you know, we go through experiences at different paces. It's good to be able to see how things unfold naturally. Now, it's a general reading, so you need to apply it to your particular life and circumstances. So not all of it will resonate for everybody. If you'd like a personal read, you're welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. And of course, if you find this useful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, which would be lovely. And I would appreciate you subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. That way you get notifications and it means that more people get to see these videos more often. All right, Leo, let's get started and have a look what is in store for you for the month of May. Okay, Leo, let's have a look at what you can expect to be happening during the month of May. So what is coming up for Leo, please, Spirit? What energies are surrounding Leo for the month of May? Thank you, Spirit. We want Leo for the month of May. What is coming up for Leo? Interesting. Okay, so it's all about people and connections with people, Leo. So you've got, you are meeting new people and making new connections and building rapport with new people in your life, which is really enjoyable for you, Leo, because you really do love being social and, you know, making those connections, enjoying different people in your life for different reasons. And so we've got that as the flavor coming up in your life to start with, Leo, which is really beautiful. So, and it may be that you're doing new activities and going to some events, meeting people for the first time, but there's a really lovely light energy and you're feeling in the zone and it's making you feel very happy because this is what you love. You're a social person. Now, it seems to me that you're also planning a few things, Leo. So you are contemplating a few things that are coming up and you're also contemplating relationships, meaning of different things. You're looking into the meaning of conversations, communications, and I think this has caused you to feel a little bit cautious sometimes. There are some aspects of things that are happening in the month of May where you are deciding to take more of an observer position and perhaps limit what you see as potential risks. This is not a negative thing, this is just you being cautious and really thinking through the options, the meaning of communications, and perhaps your choices. So you're reviewing what's the best way to move forward, you're thinking quite deeply about it, and you're just looking at what's a priority, what is the best thing for me to do in terms of my career, my relationships, where do I put my energy and where don't I? It's all very good, it's just that you're in a very thinking mode at the moment and looking at the meaning of things and just assessing the risks of different things in your life at the moment, and that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm feeling like you may be feeling a little bit more sensitive than usual around office communications and responses and feedback from people. So we have a deception card here where it would seem that your little spidey senses are up and so you are wondering about how you're being perceived and what people are saying, and this is causing you a little bit of concern, and perhaps this is why you're feeling a little bit cautious in the way you move forward and with some of the things that you are planning to do. I think you're feeling like you need to be a little bit strategic in the way you approach things, the way you're being perceived, and it's just a little bit of an energy around you feeling a little bit more sensitive and cautious than normal. It may be because there's newness around your situation, and you want to make sure you do the right thing and you don't step out of line. And sometimes we can be overly sensitive and our mind will go down a rabbit hole in terms of maybe assuming a little bit too much. But in any case, you want to make a good impression, and so you're really being careful about what you say and your choices. But certainly you're going into it with the right energy. You really want to make a difference. You want to understand the connections, build rapport with all of the right kinds of people, because that's what you love. But you're realizing that in order to do this, in the beginning stages, you're just feeling like you need to be a little bit cautious in how you're being perceived. But be careful that you don't be overly sensitive, Leo, because then you may sort of get into your head. And when we worry about these things a little bit too much, we can perhaps put more into it than there really is. And that's when we step into the fear energy. So, whatever is, just remember that whatever is going on around you, we don't get to control what people think and say, and it's best left alone, in that you don't try and make stuff up in your own head, because it'll only upset you. Just know that all of the goodness that is surrounding you at the moment, whatever your current situation is, that's what you need to focus on, not on the things that are troubling you. And just relax and enjoy this moment, and know that you are deserving of what you are experiencing in your life right now. And so this is the beautiful energy. That's what you need to be feeling and soaking up, and really appreciating all of the good things about your current experience right now, which is really beautiful. So there you have. You just got to watch what you focus on, and the more you focus on this energy and less on your fears, the happier you'll be. All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot cards to see what other energies are affecting you, in and around you, Leo, for the month of May. What else is coming up for you? Okay, so thank you, Spirit. We've got one card coming out there. What other things are happening in the life of Leo for the month of May? We have two more cards. There's another one. I'm sensing really good energy here, that overall things are going really well for you, Leo. So don't be too cautious. You may be a little bit too worried, more than you need to be. I think we've got, there we go, we've got, I think, two there. Two? Yeah. Yeah, you've got great things happening here. Okay, so we've got dreams of change. So I'm expecting that what's going on for you is kind of new, but you've got ideas and you've got plans and you're feeling inspired, and you are actually making beautiful connections. You're being very well received in your current social circle, and so I think this worry about how you're being perceived by others is completely unnecessary, because you've got beautiful energy coming up here, and you're making friends who are people who are so appreciating that you're there with them, and they're what I call your like-minded buddies. They're there to assist you, support you, be on the journey with you, and you're going, you know what, I can do this, I can create change, I can make a positive difference. So that's what I like to hear from Leo. And so you kind of really recognizing that you're stepping into something amazing. So you this cup of love, this Ace of Cups, is representing newness in your life, and a sense of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and being in your happy place, which is really beautiful. So you're enjoying the newness of your current situation, and you're realizing that everything that was in the recent past. You're letting go and you're moving forward. So there may have been some challenging things that you've had to leave behind. And sometimes, even though we physically move on from something, it can take a while for the mental and emotional to catch up. But you are now recognizing that that has gone and you are fully focused going forward. In fact, you're gathering momentum now and you're feeling in the zone and you're loving the idea of this change, this new chapter in your life. It's invigorating you and you're feeling the love and feeling the sense of fulfillment around you. And, you know, as a result, we're celebrating. We've got the Three of Cups here and you're loving life. You're celebrating this new change in your lives, this new chapter, which is beautiful. You've got lots to celebrate and lots to feel grateful for. And certainly I'm getting the sense that there are celebrations around you. There are good things. You've got this deserving card here and you are so deserving of this beautiful new change in your life and all of the beautiful new friends that you're making as well, who are actually really supportive and they're matching your energy today better than where you've come from. So I think what you're finding is you're moving forward and releasing things from the past. You're recognizing what you needed to leave behind because you were ready to leave certain things, ways of thinking, doing, and even people in your life. You were ready to move on from those things. And that's fine. That's just what progress is in our life. We go through different phases in our life of growth, and here you are at the next stage and you're recognizing that these people are perhaps a little bit more aligned with who you are today, and you're really enjoying that. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate connection, the ultimate bliss, the ultimate life is good card, which is really fabulous, and I'm happy for you. So that's really beautiful. So let's see what else is coming up for you in terms of relationships. What's going on for you? I'm feeling like this reading is more about what you're feeling within yourself and recognizing this lovely transformation that's going on inside of you. And the more you go into the month, the more you're letting go this fear energy, and it's becoming more about you, more about what you can do and how you're feeling happier and happier as time goes on, and that you're starting to pick up a little bit of speed, not speed, a little bit of momentum and inspiration is what I want to say, to make things happen. And as you're connecting with more and more people, which this card is also telling me there's a lot of connections with people, you're getting ideas and people are going, yeah, I'm with you on that. That's really great. I'm loving that. And so there is a sort of a happy celebration energy because you're feeling appreciated, and that's sort of giving you a bit of a kick in your step as well. Okay, Spirit, what can we find out for Leo in terms of relationships in the month of May? Well, that's lovely. Lovely confirmations. So, okay. I'm feeling like, Leo, you just need to hear this one. So there may have been for a period of time of you feeling a little bit down and out and unappreciated, and you know that kind of affects our love cup, let's just say. I don't know how else to put it, but our sense of self-worth and our sense of deserving. And maybe you have experienced some challenging times, and so with all of this transformation, you're still getting used to the idea that life is getting better for you. But just know that Spirit is saying you deserve love. So don't resist this. Embrace it. Enjoy it. You actually do deserve love and all of the good things that are coming into your life. And so you need to adopt the energy of that person, not the person that you were before, where you believed that you didn't have, or you believed and experienced challenging times. Those times are now gone. And so it's really important for you to now adopt the energy of this new you, of being lovable, of being worthy, of being appreciated by others. And that energy is going to attract more of that beautiful, loving energy into your life. You just need to remember, it is safe to love. You are now in a safe place. You do not need to fear. So this early focus on being worried about how you're being perceived that's the old energy, and you need to let that go, because certainly in the place that you are now in your life and the chapter that you're in now, you don't need to worry about that anymore. You are in a space where it is safe to love and you deserve love. So you just need to hear that, Leo, because you are feeling like a new you, but you need to embrace that, and you need to believe it, and you need to put on that beautiful loving coat. I don't know how else to say that, but you just need to step into that beautiful energy and believe it. And also, you know, if there's a little bit of romantic feelings coming up for you, give yourself permission to explore that. So I'm saying, if you're with a partner, you know, spend time being romantic. You deserve to do that. You deserve to give a little bit of extra special attention in this area of your life, because isn't that delicious? And if you happen to be on your own, go the extra mile to give that love to yourself, and do some things that are really beautifully nurturing for yourself, and know that you're worth the attention that you give yourself, which is really beautiful. Now, there's some issues that you're kind of feeling a little wobbly on, which a lot of people are, and that's okay, we understand, and that's finances and career. So, you know, sometimes you're feeling the pressure of you know, not having enough, or just kind of worrying about life going forward. But don't let that be a thorn in your side and ruin this beautiful love energy. So, look, it's going to be a little bit of a thing on your mind that you're focused on. But you know what? I do feel that this will pass. It's a now energy, not a forever energy. Just remember that, okay? So, yeah, it just might mean that you need to be careful with the way you manage your finances, because sometimes when we get into a really good space of loving who we are, we might go a little bit overboard. So you don't want to do that. You want to do everything in moderation, and that would be the smart thing to do. Okay, that is a really beautiful reading. Now, I just feel that there's something else that needs to come out. I'm going to pull perhaps another couple of cards from this deck just to see, just to wrap up for Leo for the month of May. Is there anything else that Leo needs to know in terms of the month of May? And certainly I'm getting the sense that Leo just needs confirmation that life is good, and to leave that old person behind. That, you know, May is really just going to be you enjoying the connections with people and realizing that you deserve love. And that's what I feel is the primary message for you, Leo, in the month of May. And yes, and so Spirit is working with you to, oh, how beautiful, that's beautiful, okay. So working with you to manifest goodness in your life right now. So we've got the card intuition and manifestation. So trust your intuition, you know, you're pretty good with that. And it's going to help you bring a lot of this goodness into your life, and it helps to dissolve fears too, because when we listen to our higher self, that's the truth rather than our monkey mind, you know. So Spirit is saying, in terms of your dreams and inspirations of what you're feeling like you want to create, you know, go with it. Give yourself permission to go the extra mile and take a chance on some things that are coming up. I really feel that you're going to be very well received. So I think that this is something that you need to remember, and that is trust your gut instincts, trust your intuition, listen to your higher self. When you've got an idea and you want to make a difference, go with it. You've got support from all four angels of the four directions in your life. So so this is again confirmation that you don't need to fear anything right now. You're in a very loving and trusted space right now. People around you are there to support you. And I know it's going to take you a little bit to just get used to the idea that it's safe, but you can be rest assured it is. This is your time to shine, and you're getting all the support that you've wanted is now coming to you. And you know, this new space that you find yourself in is is you committing to yourself. This is for the long term. This is the next chapter in your life, and I feel like I feel like something's going to happen to give you the message that this is okay. You're staying here. You're on the team. Whatever it is, you're being confirmed that where you find yourself right now is the place you need to be. That this is, if you were initially questioning your path and your choices, you don't need to. Spirit is confirming this is where you're meant to be for the longer term, and all is well. And so, and if you happen to be signing anything, it's all good. It's a thumbs up. This is where you're meant to be, Leo. So relax. You just so deserve all the goodness that's happening around you right now, and you are in a very safe and trusted space. You just need to adopt that energy and get on and enjoy your life and what is happening for you in the month of May, and certainly beyond that is what I'm feeling as well. So Leo, that is your monthly read for May 2020. It sounds very exciting. So stay tuned. We'll be having some weekly reads coming up for you as well. So take care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.